Right, how is everyone?
We're all alright.
Yeah, very well. Very well.
Yeah, very well.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, we're back in the new year with another podcast. And this time we're recording it on video. So you can see us doing a podcast.
On actual video as well, so you need
So if you're listening to this and you want to see what we look like, you can go on our YouTube.
Sorry about
and
that.
if you're watching this and you want to see what we sound like, you could listen to the podcast on Spotify again, depending on where you are.
So
We're all good. We're going to be all over the place.
Oh,
So on the tube.
Why change the habit of a lifetime?
a rash.
So if you're on YouTube, don't forget to click subscribe and
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And the bell thing.
And the
Yeah,
bell button, so you
yeah.
get your notifications of when we've uploaded a new
Yeah.
video. Well remembered, Dave.
Aye, that's it.
You're a man who watches a lot of
All the,
YouTube.
I do,
all the
yeah.
information will be scrolling
It's 'cause
across
he's
the
the
bottom of the
youngster in
scene
the
right
band.
now.
That's true.
Yeah, the youth of today. they're
Yeah,
like,
I'm not
they're
in.
YouTube.
I'm not in the over
Yeah.
40s hockey team yet, man. No.
It's such a knob.
So I haven't really decided what we're going to do with the videos yet. Or
Okay,
I might
I
do.
thought you hadn't decided what we're going to talk about.
Well, no, I have. Which, I do like thinking of things and then just springing it on you guys.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
you get an honest reflection of what you really think
Yeah.
then. Cause
Or
you're,
a really, really long silence.
Panic.
yeah. But you don't have time to plan any lies, so I know what you're saying. What
I
you
don't
really
need a
mean.
genuine. Yeah.
I can come up with a lie like that.
But I was thinking with the videos, I still want to do the podcast as a podcast.
Mm.
But we could do a highlight video. So trim it down to 10 minutes of just the highlights, and then people watching the highlights could then come and
Listen to the
podcast in
thing,
full.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or, and then stick the full video up on YouTube as well, because if people like YouTube and like doing things that way, they
Could do a Patreon where you pay for that.
Nobody's going to pay for this, Dave.
No.
Not yet, anyway.
No. Well, I don't know. Some of the YouTube stuff that's on there, I don't know why people watch it, but they do. They have millions of subscribers, so
It baffles me, the stuff that's on YouTube.
it,
What gets me is people that use YouTube like TV.
Yeah.
I use it as a reference tool.
Mhm.
You know, I want to fix something on my car, or I want to
Yeah.
know how
it's
to
good
do
for that.
something, go to YouTube.
That's it. Plumbing a washing machine.
Yeah,
Yeah, or an air fryer. I use it for slow cook meals.
that must be a long
Yeah.
video, Dave.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm there
7
for like
hours.
7 hours, just like.
Just watching it.
Hey, you know, there's
A watch slow cooker never cooks.
No, but there's them videos of just a fire, isn't there?
Yes.
In 4K.
Well, I've actually got that on my new telly. You can actually just select that as an
Yeah,
option.
I've got it. Yeah.
What do you mean you get what?
So on my telly, on the menu, I can just go to, I think it's like Samsung Atmosphere. Other TVs are available.
Atmosphere.
And you can pick like backgrounds and ambient
Yeah.
noises.
Right.
And it'll put up like a video of a fireplace and all the
Yeah,
crappy
I've got fireplace channel.
What happens if you were
Which is
like
weird because I've got an actual fireplace.
a fireplace channel? Right.
Yeah.
What happens if what soothes you is like the sounds of murder and stuff?
Once again, you can go back to your YouTube videos,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Oh, right. And just watch people getting butchered. I don't know. Maybe.
You're the YouTube expert, not us.
I normally watch travel things if I'm honest, or like not van life people necessarily because they're a bit weird, but like gaming stuff. I watch gaming stuff as well, and wrestling.
I've never really understood the watching games. I get people play games, but then watching
I
other
watch it
people
so I
play
know
games,
what the
I just
fuck I'm
find it a
doing.
bit-
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what's
Oh,
going
yeah,
on.
that's
at the
tutorial
time.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Stuff,
what
yeah.
I
But
don't
some
watch
people-
it to watch other
No,
people
but some people
play.
do. Some
Yeah,
I
people
know.
like
go-
Twitch
My
streams.
son
Yeah.
does.
Like,
My
oh,
son
this
does.
person's-
I'm like, why are you watching someone play it? Just go upstairs and play it.
Or have a friend, and then they can
Have a
play a
friend.
bit, and you can watch them, and then you could play as well. And then there's social
No.
interaction, but
I mean, I get it for
people
poor
not so
kids
much
who
of
can't afford game
Yeah,
consoles.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
won't look like they know what's going on.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. They pretend that they're on level.
it's a bit sad.
For poor kids.
Oh.
Poor kids.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Poor kids.
Yeah.
Right. All
What
right
a
then.
shame.
I know. Nick.
I'm not the reason they're poor.
Bringing the podcast down.
Yeah, that's really upset me.
That's it. He's emotionally broken.
I mean, maybe it's a bit like back in the day when we used to watch Games Master.
Yeah. What was that other TV show where like there was a bunch of kids telling one kid where to go and he had a
Nightmare.
helmet?
Nightmare.
That's the one. Yeah, that was
Absolutely,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, left a bit, right a bit, and none of them knew what left or right was.
And I don't think anybody ever actually won that game,
No.
either.
No, yeah, it's a bloody long game as well, isn't it? So, yeah,
Yeah.
you should bring that back.
Don't have patience for it, kids these days.
No.
would they?
No, it's not a 15-second TikTok video. They don't.
No.
No, I don't even know.
So
what
obviously this
TikTok-
YouTube video we're filming now, they'd have already turned off.
Yeah, but TikTok.
Nobody's danced yet.
I know. I was gonna say, is this going on TikTok?
Can
you
you
put-
put a small clip of it?
Small
but
Yeah,
it's-
that's all you can do on TikTok, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't like anything longer than that.
Right. I've never used. I don't understand the TikTok.
Trying to find my way around it, but I
It
don't
sounds-
don't like it.
Right.
But like the end of year review thing that I tried to do,
Yeah.
you try to put music to it, it doesn't like it. Anything over a minute, it just.
Yeah. It's
Kicks
very
off.
small bits and pieces. It's Chinese as well.
That's right, yeah.
I think it might be
Yeah.
one of them that makes more sense the more you're used to its existence you get. A bit like Instagram. I remember at
Yeah.
first it was
Oh,
like, what do I
God.
need Instagram? I'll
Yeah.
put pictures on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then
It's just
nowadays more people just
they're
use
just
Instagram.
very, very different mediums and used for different things as well. And even Instagram's changing in what it's best used for. But yeah,
Well-
TikTok's better for like snippets of things. And
At this minute, I'm going to slip in with what I wanted to talk about today, because I don't know whether I'm just getting good at this, but we have started talking about it. Social media as a way of promoting your band. And
Good luck.
a tricky mistress.
well, this is it, because I know at least Matthew and myself were in bands before the days of social media.
Well before.
Well before the days of social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were still on like kinder instruments, weren't you? Because you were only young.
Fisher Price. Yeah.
Fisher Price, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, pressing
me.
buttons and it
Kin-
did all
not
the work
kinder,
for you.
not instruments out of an egg.
I was.
And then, so then the Facebook boom happened, and now it seems to be waning.
Hey, wait a minute. MySpace was first.
I know, but as plus you did on MySpace. I don't know.
MySpace was better for bands. It was awesome for bands because you could put your songs on there and everything was all on the page.
Well, that's true.
But unfortunately, during that time, all the bands were like emo, shitty bands.
Mm.
The thing is, the age of Facebook then had people talking to each other a lot more, which I don't know if you had as much through MySpace, but they had that sort of connection.
I don't
But then
know.
it's
I
got
found
massive,
some.
and then
I
the
found
connections
quite a
got
lot of
away.
good bands from MySpace. Because all the other bands would follow bands that are similar to them. So you go, oh, I like that band. Oh, who's that? You click on it and that's it. Yeah. It's kind of like Spotify.
I was going
but
to say
picture.
that's Spotify, isn't it?
Kind of. But
Yeah, when you-
yeah, a little bit. But no, I liked it. I thought it was a good thing. I thought it was better than Facebook. Facebook now is just full of shite. Sorry, Facebook, but
Well,
shit.
This is my point. I mean, me personally, I've massively reduced the amount of time I go on Facebook. Because, like I say, it's full of shite.
Yeah, I don't really post much on there anymore.
I never post anything on there. And I would say 80% of my Facebook page is some form of advert.
I was going to say it's probably something you searched for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whether it's a Facebook generated advert, somebody's paid for advert, or because I do follow a lot of promotion companies, bands, PR managers or whatever, it just always seems to be people. It's like the classified ads on there.
Yeah, you see
Yeah,
a lot more
yeah.
ads now than you see of people that you're following, really, aren't you? It's normally like
as
just
soon
full
as
of shite that you
make the
just.
mistake of liking something that pops up, whether it's something you don't follow but something you're interested in. If you then go, oh yeah, that's interesting,
Not
I
just
like
that.
it goes, oh, have more.
They listen to you as well.
Well,
You,
definitely.
like you could be talking about something,
Oh, yeah.
and then it crops up.
Happened the other
Yeah.
day.
You know, like Bovril.
Like what?
You know that brown stuff you put in water and that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that. And now soon, when we look at our phones,
We
it'll
will-
be Amazon recommends a live supply of Bovril.
Probably.
I love that because I always get adverts like, oh, we think like it'll be Amazon. It'll be like, we think you should buy a new guitar. I'm like, all right, yeah. Well,
So
I
do
would
I.
like to, yeah. So do I.
No,
But
what annoys me is you do all the Google searching before you buy a new guitar. then you buy a new guitar.
And
And then it goes,
You keep
look at all these guitars we found for you. You're like, well, I bought it now.
Yeah,
You
and
don't
or
think-
they show you the same one but cheaper, and you're like, you fucking.
Yeah. That's what happened when I bought my tent.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, a week later, we recommend this. It was another tent.
was this the small?
Already
tent
bought it.
Or the big?
No, me decent size one.
Decent.
Oh yeah, so it wasn't just saying, no, that's a shit tent, buy a better one.
There should be some way of going, I've already bought the item I was looking
Yeah.
for. Please stop sending me
So-
these
so-
adverts.
I
If
have
I-
started, there's an X in the top corner and you can click on it and say I don't want to see it, and I've started using that quite a lot now because it's just
Yeah, but why weren't they sending me things for sleeping bags or air beds?
You
things
would-
that-
oh,
things
he's
that
clearly been
goes-
looking for a tent. Let's keep him.
well that'll be 10 years time, that'll be what is happening. At the minute it's just
No, in 10 years'
poaching
time
what
you'll
you're
be
talking
thinking
about.
it, and it'll be there. You know.
I'm sure that happens anyway.
We're gonna
Yeah,
get
well-
microchips in our brain soon.
I mean,
To
there's
be honest, I
been a
could
couple
probably
of.
do one.
Well, it might help.
My phone
I'm
is
at that
listening
age
to
now,
me.
Dave, where I don't think that can hinder me.
Hot tubs.
But to sort of go through a bit of a history of it, of the way you promoted your band, I'm sure there's
It
plenty.
used to be a lot easier, wasn't it? When it first started, right?
Not back when me and Matthew
Oh
were
right,
singing.
no, I thought
It's
you meant
just-
on
yeah.
Facebook.
No, but
It's different.
pre-social media.
Pre-social media, right? Okay. So
So
the time of none.
posters.
Posters.
I
Yeah.
think to go and get.
The time of
post-
hand-drawn posters.
Well, even getting the gigs in the first place. I mean, I was guessing for
That
you,
is
Matty, it was
pre-computers.
tapes. You'd have to put a
You
tape.
used to get a book, didn't you? A big thick book, a guide where it had all the venues.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. You had to pay. It was quite a lot as well.
Yeah. So like when I was in Seraphim and we were going up and down the country, you used to have to like write a letter and put a CD in an envelope and then actually post it to venues
Yeah.
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 so that they would then listen to
Consider
you, decide whether you're
Yeah.
good enough and give you a gig. You know, not couldn't just go on Facebook say how many likes you've got. And then you get the gig. You'd have to go to the town that you've got this gig in with a load of posters and tape or whatever, and basically stick as many posters and stuff
in
up
places
around.
that you think people might go as well. 'Cause
Exactly.
if you don't know
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know, like even when we were playing in Lancaster, we'd take 50 posters up to the uni, hoping
Yes. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. The uni was always a good spot.
and go and put your posters up there and.
We used to get like bands hanging around the venue on the day and handing them out, didn't you?
That's
Yeah.
it. Putting flyers out in the pubs,
Yeah.
Yeah, on the tables.
on the tables, and doing it that way and hoping to get a crowd.
Yeah. If you did that now, well, no one would show up because no one goes out.
Well, you see, but again,
But I don't
this,
know because it worked.
No, it
There
did,
was
yeah,
certainly-
it worked, yeah. But then again, no. thing
Using
with
Lancaster as an example, there was certainly more bodies at rock and metal gigs
Oh,
then
yeah.
than there are now.
that's because you couldn't just sit on Facebook talking about how nothing goes on. Most
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
going out to
yeah.
the things that are going
There
on.
was no live streaming, or there was only 5 channels on telly.
This is also true.
It's true.
Yeah. It is massively, yeah.
Then, as much as you're right, Dave, about MySpace,
Yeah.
I don't think I've might have had a MySpace, but can't remember because I'm old now.
No.
Using it that much
It still
as a
runs, you
promotional
know.
tool.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Is it?
Good.
Yeah. In a different form, but yeah, it's still there.
Wait, did I ever set us one up?
It was
Or was it dead?
it was
Was it
popular
long
at
dead
my
by then?
age group.
Yeah.
Because it was
I'll
like
have to
that.
have
No, I
was
think it was
their
like that. I
social
mean,
media.
I do vaguely remember there being one for Seraphim,
Yeah.
I think. So we are looking, like we say, very early 2000s, if
Oh,
not
yeah.
2000.
20 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was a
don't do
user-friendly version of promoting
Don't
on
do
there.
that.
I liked
It is,
it.
but then with
It's
your
not nice.
Facebook, that really took over and really got big
Yeah.
for bands as a promotional tool.
Mhm.
Especially with like your events pages you could sell
Yeah.
and invite people on that and do all your advertising. You know.
Since they realised that that could be monetised, though, that's when it became increasingly difficult.
Is it
Limited-
hard now? Like,
Yeah, just little things like limiting invites. You can only send something like 300 invites, which sounds like quite a lot. But when it then allows you to have maybe 5,000 friends, and then on the invites it doesn't specify sort of where they're from, so if you don't know them
you're sending them out
directly by name,
Yeah.
you know, without having to have a look and have a think about where they're from, stops you spamming people, which is a good thing, so people are only getting invites more specifically,
Right.
maybe, but it does make it trickier.
Right. I just noticed that I see less and less stuff from bands,
the
and
reach
I'm just
isn't
thinking
as good either.
that isn't the bands that are not putting stuff on. I just think it's whatever the algorithms are or whatever bullshit.
Yeah, but you've got to then look into what the algorithms are and how to use it. You've got to do a little bit of research. We talk about this a lot. There's certain things that make you more appealing. So if you put a post up and nobody's interested, nobody likes it, nobody comments on it, nobody reacts to it in any way, shape or form, Facebook goes, that's not very interesting, I'm not going to show it to anyone. Whereas if somebody clicks on it, they like it, that gets it so many, I don't know, algorithmic points. If they comment on it, it makes it more important. So the more people that react to it, the more people it thinks it's interesting, so it shows it to more people, basically.
Well, and
So
so
that's
I
the-
put isn't interesting. That's why I don't.
So the
put
fact that
anything
none
on
of
there.
you react to any of the posts that we put up doesn't help it go to any
Well, I
more
just think,
people.
why would I react to something that's
Because it then
Yeah,
makes the
involved.
post more interesting, shows it to more people.
Yeah.
It's like when you say, "Are you going to this event?" I just put no, but
Because the
I'm
more
playing
people,
it.
because you're playing it, so you are going to it, and the more people
But I
are
put
going to
no.
it, the more interesting the gig obviously is.
These-
So
but
Facebook shows it to more
This is
people.
what Donna's saying. The way it actually works.
It's trying not to spam people.
Yeah,
To a
but at the
certain
same time, so if you were then to put your go into it, your friends that aren't our friends, which let's face it, previous colleagues, because we are your friends,
Yeah.
it would then tell them, Dave is going to this event.
Right. So when
So
I'm
then
saying
they-
I'm not going, then
Yeah.
I'm
So if
not
you
going.
don't put that you're going, it obviously what doesn't post Dave's going to this event. So then, you know, if you look at it like a
I don't
Venn
really
diagram,
think anyone that
And
likes me
also-
on Facebook actually cares, though.
But it also
Yeah.
ranks it
Cool.
less for other people. So like the higher rated a post is, the more general people it'll show to.
Yeah.
People that might be interested in Bloodyard, people that might be interested in metal. Doesn't necessarily mean your friends, it just means more people.
Yeah, and even if some of your friends might not even be into metal, click to see what it is Dave's going to, it registers that somebody's interacted with that post, and then shares it more.
It's all about making it look interesting.
Exactly.
I
It's
don't
all
find that.
sneaky.
Yeah.
Well, it is because you would think something like
But it
that.
rewards interaction.
Yeah.
You
So
would think that.
active bands get more reward from it than people that don't post anything
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
just
That's why
expect.
we get fuck all, is it?
Well, it's why it's harder
just-
work than you'd think. Cause
No,
you
no,
would
it's
think
like- it
something
sounds
like
like hard
Facebook.
work, yeah.
You post, it comes up, all your friends can see it. That's not how it works.
Well, that's the thing, though. Half of the shit that is on Facebook, I don't want to see. But the ones that I do want to see, it never shows up.
Then
So
you
it's
need to
doing the opposite then.
React to the things that you like to see.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
whether it's just
Who's-
click and like, it's
I'm
not going to
gonna-
kill you.
I just don't like anything. Don't.
No, but it's
That's how it
true.
knows what you like and what you don't like is
Hmm.
by what you react to. So if you don't react to anything, it doesn't know what to show you. So that's why you're seeing shite.
That's why it's almost too clever. Rather than just show you everything and you can decide for yourself, it tries to decide what it thinks you know you'd like.
I decide what I want to watch, and I decide what I want to read. So stop trying to read my mind.
Exactly.
All right.
It'd be like the TV guy going, well, he never watches Channel 5, so we'll just take that off for now.
Well, yeah, don't.
Well, you don't. You don't, but it's deciding what you're going to get to see based
it
on
decides, does it?
what you...
Yeah, it'd be like
Com-
putting Channel 5 at the bottom of your TV menu because you never look at it.
Yeah, it's a bit like on your Fire Stick, isn't it? If you haven't slept an app for a while, it's right back at you, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. All right. Well, that kind of makes sense, but I still don't like the fact that things are deciding things for me.
But that's it. And
Like,
I
it's
do...
parent-
It's because
me.
you're not deciding,
No,
Dave.
but,
I'm over 18, way over
Stop being
18.
a voyeur. Start interacting
no,
with
but I'm the
things.
same. I only
interacting.
actually interact with a very small amount of things on my Facebook, so all it shows me is a very small amount of things.
Right.
So
don't-
you do have to be... I mean, pretty much every post I see on Facebook is liked by Donna Hurd. But that's probably why then Donna sees more things, because she interacts with more
Wait
things.
a
She
minute,
gets-
when did you do a last post? I haven't seen any posts from you for ages.
Well, no, but I still have, like I say, I don't have Facebook on my phone or my tablet or anything. I just only have it on my desktop. So
Right.
I do still occasionally go on it and I use it for band purposes.
Right, okay. Well, I'm still not part of the band thing on Facebook.
No, I meant to fix that today and then I
They
forgot.
barred me for a reason.
You left the band.
Yeah,
then.
you fucked off.
I did fuck off.
You fucked off.
You fucked
Then
off.
And
And
you
then
were
you wonder why
scared
you're
that I
being
was going to
fucked off.
sabotage you, what? Yeah, I know.
Well, then you fucked back in again. And I just haven't remembered to
So,
add you to the page.
yeah, alright then.
Fuck off for a long time.
Did I?
Yeah.
You made
it's
us
not
sweat,
a year,
didn't
wasn't
it? Yeah.
It was a good year.
I bet.
It wasn't a very good year.
I
You
was
fucked
gonna- Oh, right, I'll fuck off again if it was a good year. You can have another
Okay,
one.
the only
Well,
matter of
you're
fucking off
putting
and
you back
fucking
on
back
then,
in you do. We're going to put revolving door on practice.
No, I don't like them. I don't.
You can't slam them.
No, yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, they just spin around, don't they? Yeah. All right then. Yeah, it still sounds complicated.
Well, it is, but it's even down to
Even
things
more
like
than
choosing the time of day that you post stuff so that it gets the maximum traffic. You know, if you post something at 2 o'clock in the
So
afternoon when everybody's at
traumatised.
work, it might get missed. You know, somebody then sits down at 5 o'clock. Are they going to scroll through 3 hours? I know people do scroll through 3 hours worth of Facebook, but by the time they've got to your post, are they going to press like, interact, or whatever?
Right.
So you
But
wait.
then, if everyone does that, then everything's going to get lost. They'll be like, 8 o'clock is the time to put stuff on. Then.
Well, it mostly is between 7 and 8, because people are up in the morning, have the breakfast, they're checking out what's going on overnight, and get it on there.
Or
About
super late
6:30
at night.
at night, everybody's had the tea and they're sat on the sofa scrolling through the phones.
Right.
Bang it on then, that's your peak hours, isn't it?
Right. And is it the same for that Instagram as well?
Well, I read a post that said something like 4 a.m. is the best time, but I think it's as then people then log back in. It becomes
Who
the
logs
first
in
thing
at
it
4
says.
a.m.?
No,
Bloody
when
hell.
people log back in, it then becomes one of the first things they see because it's people aren't posting at that time. So when you're kicking in
Yeah.
the morning, but I don't
Instagram
know.
for your lunchtimes as well, because people will scroll through Instagram while they're having their dinner. But Instagram's a whole other kettle of fish with your tags and your hashtags and
Yep.
all that kind of stuff, because that's how you sort of cast your net.
Right.
Because you can't share on Instagram. Whereas like
Yeah,
on Facebook,
yeah, you can't, can you? Well, I share them videos.
yeah, well you share them to us. You don't share it on Instagram.
Oh no. I won't give
Yeah,
people
I mean
the
the only way you
privilege
can
of
you
laughing
put
at
it in your
mine.
stories, can't
Yeah,
you?
you can. I mean, you can repost, but you've
It's
got
tricky.
to hashtag it with things people might search for, and that's how they find it. Then they find you. And
Yeah,
follow you.
I kind of understand that grasp of it because I've used Instagram before. But for some reason on mine, there's one picture and I just get random people liking it. Like every day I get 1 or 2 people and I'm like,
Yeah, I think
how?
bots, man.
I know they're bots. I know they're not real human beings.
Because I've got a
Because it's
bit-
normally like a woman in a bikini. I'm like, why would she be interested in that?
Oh, maybe she likes it.
But
No.
then even I
No.
took a picture when I went to watch Clawfinger in Berlin in May, and every now and again somebody will like that photograph, even real people.
Right.
So whether somebody looks for
Clawfinger.
hashtag Berlin, hashtag
wow.
Clawfinger, live music, and just sees, then that brings up one of my pictures, and then they like it.
Yeah.
It's a minefield, isn't it?
Yeah, it's no wonder people actually do it for a job.
Yeah.
Social
Oh, yeah.
media management
Yeah.
and social media
Yeah,
coordinator.
yeah. I'll just give me a day.
And sometimes you can post what you think is really interesting content, and it gets nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I don't
At
know
all.
when I did
And
that pedal thing. I thought that was interesting, wasn't it?
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes the weirdest things get traction. And
I posted something really not crappy the other day, but something that was I didn't think was that
Interesting.
interesting, exciting, and loads of likes and comments on it. And I
Wow.
don't really understand. I don't know whether it was something that I'd said in the writing that went with it or what. I just
Yeah.
don't
Minefield.
know. It's just
What do you think, Matthew?
trial and error.
You're not on the IG.
You lost me at aubergine.
How long have you been waiting?
20 minutes.
You're going to be on
Play the
TikTok
long
anyway.
game.
TikTok?
I'm going to put him on TikTok. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it yet, but that video you sent us the other day with your telly, chop that up a little bit.
Yeah.
Or the porridge.
Yeah,
You-
but just your little manic section at the back end of that video. I'm going to slice that onto something when I find something appropriate.
He has to do one of his air fryer.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Is it a
Yeah.
digital one?
No, it's got dials on top.
Oh, right. You can get ones that you control with your phone. I don't know
Well,
what
well,
use that
He
is,
can't
'cause-
even control his phone with his phone.
The thing is, it's right in front of me. It's in the living room.
I know.
My kitchen's out of order.
Well out of
So,
order.
so I don't need a remote control because it's there.
I know. Well,
That wrong
you
with
can-
his
you
kitchen,
can
he's
get-
lazy.
Well, yeah.
It got flooded, honest.
Yeah,
Everything he
Dave,
touches
but
turns to
when your
water.
kitchen's fixed, are you going to move it?
What, my kitchen? I like it
Your
where
air
it is.
fryer.
Of course I am.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Bathroom. Have it on toilet.
While you're having a
Some-
bath,
well,
some fried chicken.
That's it. I can make some chips while I'm washing my hair.
Jones barbecue foot massage. Right, there you go. What band camps? That's one
Well, band
dedicated
camp-
to bands, but
Yeah.
no one talks about them.
Well, because it's not used as a social media.
Is it more of a shop?
Yes.
Store?
It's your
instead?
online store.
Right. So buy shit from Bandcamp.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
Bloodyard.
It's bandcamp.com/Bloodyard.
So buy some, please. I said please.
Links are available through our link tree on our Instagram.
There you go.
Should be scrolling along the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, somewhere
you
down
can't
there. Or
tell him
over
what
there.
I just had a moment there where I
There.
was like, is that the right
Yeah.
one?
So yeah, Bandcamp's more of an online store, although you can listen to music through it, and it does have a bit of a profile on there. You wouldn't call it a social media.
I thought it
It's
started
more
off
to
as
encourage
like
people to
that,
buy.
and it also notifies you when gigs are happening in your area as well.
Yeah, so if you post,
I know
all
Spotify
that-
do that now, but
If you do all that
Oh,
through your
yeah.
Bandcamp, you can do. Is it an untapped resource, or is it just not used as much? I mean, maybe it would be a better one, because when people
people
use your
go on.
Bandcamp, there is the option to sign up to your mailing list. So then they get notified of any new products you've got coming in, and like you say, any shows. Because one of my issues, as we discussed, is the events pages on Facebook. I mean, even a few years ago, if you got 100 I'm comings, it would be at least 50 with that. You know, you go, well, that's maybe 50 people then.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Plus one, because that'd be me. I don't
nobody expected.
That's it. Surprise. I'm going.
Yeah. Whereas I don't know what that ratio is now. Do people even respond to them anymore? Because I think last time I looked, if somebody invites you to an event, you're down as you're going unless you press no. I don't even think there's a maybe button anymore. Is there?
I don't think it's. No, I think that's if they invite you to a group,
Yeah, right.
you sort of preview it, which is a bit annoying.
So it's not even as straightforward as,
Yeah,
you know, when...
yeah. You used to be able to.
I'm just checking to
Oh,
see
right,
what
Dave, just
events.
because we're talking about social... Get off your phone, Dave. People can see you.
I know, but I'm just seeing what events that I've been asked to go to.
And you know he's
A
serious.
Sparrow
about it.
ID workshop.
He's getting nice and close to it.
I don't know, mate. Fleetwood Mac. A tribute to Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
But
That's a
yeah,
bit of free
I was just saying,
advertising
because you were
there.
talking about events, I'm like, I don't remember getting events. I'll turn the sound off though. But yeah, okay then, that's where events are. I've learned something.
But I think it's not quite as simple as it used to be.
No.
No,
And
you
I am
kind of
talking,
told
you know,
you
when-
going, weren't they?
When we were first starting gigging 10 odd years ago, you just set up an event page, put a picture on it, told people when and where, invited as many people as you could, and that was it. Whereas now it's not as straightforward.
No, I don't even get, like, that events page there. I've never seen that before.
Well, no, but you probably do the same as me when because you've got a notification, you look and just go back off it. You don't even interact with it because
Yeah, I don't even press
But you
it.
should get something in your notifications.
I don't read them.
No, but that's
But
it.
that's why then.
This is what I mean. So, are we
If it
that?
notifies you and you don't read it, that's not you've not been notified. You just haven't read it.
Oh wow.
But are we? I mean, I know, especially the younger generation than us. Speaking of my son's age and my nephews and nieces' ages, they don't even go on Facebook. Which, you know, no, they just don't bother because
So what do they
they
go
claim
on
it
then?
is an old person's thing.
Is
It's a
it?
boomer thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what
I
do
would
they
say
do, a TikToker?
Anybody 20 or younger doesn't.
Is it
have
Snapchat and TikTok?
Snapchat,
See, I'm
TikToks,
down with kids. I know.
Instagrams.
Snapchat.
That's it. They just don't actually use Facebook.
Snapchat's a nightmare.
So, but that's their version of it. Is it Snapchat? What's Snapchat?
Teacher's nightmare.
Yeah, I've never really used Snapchat either, so I don't know. I can't really comment on it.
Matthew, what's Snapchat?
Is it anything like Friends Reunited?
No.
Or
No.
Ancestry?
That's it. I've got to get my hands on that dinosaur that left me when I was a kid.
Yeah, alright then. Yeah.
So is Facebook even as useful a tool nowadays for bands to be using for promotional reasons?
I still think it's probably the best tool that we've got available. Just need to know how to use it. You've got to put a bit more
Like you
into
say,
it,
it's
but
like
that's
a
not necessarily a
full-time
bad
job,
thing.
isn't it, for these people? You know, these, what do they call them? Influencers.
Yeah, but influencers
Yeah.
don't use Facebook.
What do they use?
Well, they probably
Well,
have a
they
Facebook
probably
page.
do
But
now, yeah.
That's an Instagram, yeah? Is
it's
it?
I would say
TikTok?
I think they're very
Instagram,
much crossing
TikTok
over
are.
now.
Influencers.
yeah.
Yeah.
This
So what are they then? Are they just people who just chat shit?
just
Yeah, they
do
influence you to
whatever.
buy drinks and
What kind of
stuff like
drinks?
that. Well, we don't want to be advertising, but
Not Bovril. You could be a Bovril influencer.
from the 1940s.
Oh no, you could use
Hello,
it.
children.
You could be like, if you've had too much of this newfangled energy drink, you need to slow down. Have a Bovril.
Have a Bovril.
Right. So so they're like advertising an energy drink or something cool.
Well, not necessarily just advertising, but like the. how do you
Like
describe it?
like the
So they-
greens. What's it called? Something greens.
Yeah, so they might be like a fitness person that'll do
Yeah.
workouts and
Right.
things, or talk to you about positivity this,
Yeah.
positivity that. These are what I have. On a
Oh,
daily
is it them
basis.
who
is what
say
I
So
you
they'll-
gotta get up in the morning and you gotta carry on and do shit and
Yeah.
look at me, I've got 8-pack and my life's so good.
Yeah, it's sort
I mean,
of
they're not all that bad, but yeah.
follow, people who they would go, oh, follow my lifestyle. This is just how I live, but with very supposed to be subtle advertisements in there. I use these products to stay
Yeah,
healthy. I
endorsements,
use,
isn't it?
yeah, I
Yeah.
use these products to make music. This is what I use. This is what I do. So it influences your decisions because you want to follow in their lifestyle or take advice off them.
Right.
Like you say, whether it's your
Follow my life.
so you do you watch your travel videos.
I don't go anywhere though.
But it's stupid, it's my house.
It is.
Yeah.
I have that Google Maps thing which tells me where I've been, and it just
It's
has
just one big
it just
fucking
has no, it
circle.
just has my house to Preston, my house to Preston, and then the odd time down to Manchester, and that's it. Yeah. Or Sainsbury's near my house.
I was thinking it might just be like a really small circle. It gets
Yeah,
darker.
it's just-
Every day it gets darker red.
But yeah, I watch my travel shows and.
Yeah, so
I
the
don't
people
go.
that you watch doing that, if you're watching like videos on YouTube,
Yeah, they're normally advertising
Yeah.
something
Yeah, well,
at
that's
some
the same
point.
sort of thing.
Jackery.
Yeah, or they'll just go, so now I'm going to make my tea and slowly pass whatever pan set in front of the camera they want.
Yeah.
I mean,
or,
you know,
or these are the ones I like to use.
Yeah.
or-
Yeah, like
Along with
Japanese
these
knives or whatever.
knives.
they call them.
Yeah, knives.
Oh, right.
that sort of thing.
Right. Yeah, and also I do watch base tutorial videos as well. That a lot of stuff.
A lot of the fitness ones, what they'll then be selling
No, I
actually
don't watch fitness
is
ones,
themselves
as
as
you can
well.
tell.
They might be fitness coaches in their own right, so they might do online programs. So you get to see snippets of their day.
Oh, like
snippets
that.
of the products that they
Wick
use.
Man. What's he called?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not John
he probably
Wick.
does
The
something.
other one,
Yeah.
Joe Wick.
Yeah.
Not
Joe
John
Wicks.
Not John Wick.
No.
I'd sign up to John Wick to do it. Oh, yeah.
Joe Wick, right? Okay.
Yeah, definitely more interested in
Yeah,
that.
because he does like 15-minute things, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
then
they'll
there'll
give
be
so much away for free, but then if you sign up to something that you pay
Yeah.
a certain amount for, subscription for, you'll get.
A lot of people get paid a ton of money though, don't
Well, they do, because then what they'll say is, oh, and I use this protein supplement, and if you use the code whatever, you get 10% off your first
Yeah,
order.
that's it. 10%
So that's
off
what I
first
mean.
order. Yeah,
And then they'll
I've
get
heard that.
incrementally.
Yeah, and because I've clicked on that link, it's
Yeah.
yeah. All right then.
It's a bit like YouTube. The more watches you get, it then recognises you've got a popular video, so it wants to put adverts in your video so then you get paid by how many people watch the adverts in the video and
Well,
building.
also on YouTube though, you have to have like over 2,000 minutes of content before you actually get any money out of it.
Hmm.
So
we'll manage that
there's
in
a lot
this
of
one
podcasts
podcast.
we've got to do.
Yeah.
Well,
Get
with
comfy.
us
This is going to be a big one.
all. Yeah.
It's going to end with 5 hours worth of just like fire noises.
Or Matty just drinking Bovril.
Just go.
Oh,
That's, yeah.
Matty ASMR.
Oh,
Oh yeah. That's it.
It's the other noises that he makes. Turn people off.
just go.
Wake up!
Bloody hell. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you could do that, couldn't you? Yeah, start off
Sneaky
and
content.
sneaky ASMR
Yeah,
and then
do.
shouting.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll do it then.
Yeah.
Well, this is the whole point. You have to have the content to put on there.
Well, yeah, you can't.
Because these influencers, this is why you get so many people thinking, oh, I can do that. They don't realise it's a full-time job.
Well, yeah, you got to plan it, innit?
Because a lot, everything.
Not just that editing it.
Well,
and
that's
stuff,
it.
huh?
Yeah.
And staging it, and because
Oh, yeah,
half of this stuff that you actually see on there, they're going, "Oh, I'm just doing this today." Oh yeah, what with a film crew and makeup?
Yeah,
person.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
They always
Will
look
be
done up,
edited.
don't they?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like people don't realise it's a job. It's almost like being a walking, talking advertisement. So all these people that are like, "Oh no, I'm just going to set off my job. I could be an Instagram travel influencer. I'll just go on lots of holidays and people will watch me."
Yeah.
No, they won't.
If that was the case, everyone would be doing it, and everyone would be on holiday, and everyone would be
But
watching.
then
holiday
nobody would
videos.
enjoy the holiday because
No,
they were too
'cause-
busy.
Well, that's the other thing, isn't it?
Battling for
Yeah,
content.
yeah. They're all there with the sticks, aren't they? Like, look at me. And that.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
I
it.
just
And
think
you've got
it's
to.
weird talking to a camera. It's a bit
Well, it
weird.
is. I mean, I think we've actually done all right today. Because we've got used
No,
to
I'm
doing the
talking to
podcast.
you lot.
That's
yeah,
just
I mean, I'm
watching.
actively avoiding the camera.
I know you are. I'm not.
even like.
I've
still
watched
not looking
I've
at
watched
it.
too much Good Morning Britain.
I'm not going to say something controversial and storm off in a second now.
No, but I'm. Where's the prompter?
That's me, Dave.
Oh, right.
That's my job on this.
If I was doing it, you'd just see me reading like.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
Hello,
We have the weather
my
with
name
Matthew.
is.
Next up,
Dave.
with Matthew, and he's like,
That's
he's
it.
pissing it down.
Yeah, it's going to be damp in the south.
No, it's always damp where you are.
Too
Aquaman.
soon.
man.
Too soon.
Bloody
hell.
Aquaman. Honestly, don't let him in your house. Your house will be flooded.
So yeah, do we need to shift with the times, or are we even too far behind the times now? We're still relying on the likes of Facebook.
Trying to TikToker.
We're trying to move forward, aren't we?
Try it. It's very
I'm
trying.
Not trying.
Yeah.
I don't know what a TikToker does.
It's when young girls
It's when you
are
get
wearing something
when
and
you
they
get a
jump
really
up
wonky
and then they're wearing
metronome.
something else. I've
And it
tried
goes,
it. Don't work.
Tick-a-tock-tock-tock-tock.
Yeah, right. Or they do dances, don't they?
Yeah,
do.
they're
that's-
dancing on TikTok. Yeah.
I don't like
And,
dancing.
and mime to shit songs.
What?
Could get Dave doing that. That'd be
Well,
funny.
I don't mime. I'll do it properly.
Yeah, but we'll just mute you. That's fine. We
What?
can do that.
Oh, I don't do miming me. It's a full deal with me.
No, you get these people that chat away and they've always got something to say. You could be one of those people.
Yeah.
Like,
You point a camera
just
at
Dave's
me and I
opinion of the day.
stop talking, whereas...
well, my opinion, yeah, of the day, that would be interesting. But I would get deleted, or whatever they call it. Is it cancelled?
Cancelled.
Well, Dave's thought of the day. That's what we could go with.
Dave's thought of the day.
Yeah.
Right.
Just a quick 30 seconds. Today I've been thinking.
Today, I don't think.
Well, what you
That's
could
my
do, Dave,
problem.
That could be your
what you could
intro
do,
line,
Dave,
yeah.
is you could video yourself doing that, and then when I eventually find one that we can use,
Alright.
I'll accumulate them and
Today
we
I'm
could use that as a
thinking.
feature.
Yeah.
Right.
Quite like that.
Well, that
Alright.
and the power of social media is great because you can do all sorts of different content. I mean, we were on chatting the other day about different cooking recipes,
Oh yeah.
and it was brought up we should do a cooking with Bloodyard,
Yeah.
do a bloody kitchen.
A bloody
That's it, yeah.
kitchen, aye.
I
Well,
think
that's
that'd
it.
be a good idea.
Yeah, I think it is.
Fit
Also,
teams,
another thing I was thinking about today is
Oh.
instead of buying tins of tuna, you just get
Oh.
the ready-made stuff, don't you? It's
Well,
cheaper.
tuna.
Yeah, but tuna with sweet corn or something.
Or like you've already made sandwich bread.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I've started doing because I used to buy the tins and I'm like, well, it's an arm and a leg.
Yeah, but then ready-made sandwich breads will be full of sugar and.
I don't give a
and-
shit. I'm
And
gonna
you only
die
get-
one day, so.
And you only get something about that size.
certainly
Why would you put sugar with tuna?
They certainly don't last as long in the cupboard.
No.
Yeah, well, no, tins last forever. As I found out, I used a jar of it was garlic tomato, and it went off in 2019.
Oh, 19's nothing, Dave.
What, and you still used it?
It's amateur hours, that.
You star.
I know.
He's still got tins in his cupboard from 1990.
Well,
Yeah.
when my mum moved out, I was going through, and there was
Don't
there was
even have
cupboard-
barcodes on them.
there was tins of like from like 2002 and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still edible. And that.
Yeah.
She's like,
Powdered
oh, don't
egg.
throw that out. I'm using that. You haven't used it since 2002, mum, so I don't know what you're on about.
Powdered egg.
Did go through the cupboard
Powdered
like
egg.
UHT.
Hey,
milk that
they
had
pay
gone away.
extra, don't they? In
I think we need to
in
go
that
through.
in that Japan, they pay extra for black. Or is it Chinese black eggs?
Black eggs.
Yeah, gone off. Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
a
We're on
delicacy.
dicey territory now. We'll skip past what they do and don't do in China with black eggs.
Well, they eat them. It's a
I'm
delicacy.
sure
Look it up on YouTube.
At least one person might eat them, Dave. We're not saying that the whole nation eats them.
No. Just because Matty likes his pissed up mince doesn't mean we all eat pissed up mince.
No.
I don't know. I'll give it a go.
I wouldn't.
This is it.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
You know, it builds the immune system.
Or
It
kills
clogs
it.
Kills you.
it clogs it. Yeah, it clogs it. Yeah. Yeah. All right then.
It doesn't help the immune system. What it does is put a fine coating over the immune system, so germs can't even get in.
Yeah. So it just bounces off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, it bounces off your corpse.
Well, is that a song title then? Bounces off your corpse.
Possibly.
Yeah. Well, next album. Not well after this one that we release, and we are going to release it this year.
Yeah.
Not in 10 years.
No, but that's
Less than a
again
decade.
to link on from what we talk about social media. You're going to be seeing hopefully a lot more of us forever. Hopefully.
Well, not forever. We are going to die.
No, but then we'll get holograms.
That's Dave's
good
happy
enough for
thought of
Dio,
the
good enough for
day.
me. But you're going to be seeing a lot more of us going forward from here, because we are getting closer to getting the new album out. So there's going to be a lot of more promo materials
And content.
and
And
content.
you've got to like
And
it.
content.
Don't do what I do and not like.
No.
You've got to like.
Don't be like Dave.
And
Going.
In fact, if people interact with our stuff, Dave will make a conscious effort to interact with more stuff as well.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
they
So
like
we're
our
asking
stuff,
the
can
internet.
you please like our stuff?
To be Dave's kick up the
I
arse.
don't like liking myself. doesn't make any sense.
Well, according to the socials, you're not in the band, so it's
Well,
fine.
this is
You
what
can-
I
you
mean.
can- you can
like,
like
I'm not
us.
even a part of it, so
No, you can just
know.
like us, and then it's good.
Yeah.
Right, so
You need to
so
fix
when
that,
I
don't
like
we?
it, I am just a fan of myself.
Yes.
Yes,
You're like
pretty
a
much.
fan, liking
Yeah, I'll
yourself.
become
Yeah.
a balloon
Like.
head.
Or then at least share things that are on The Bloodyard page.
Yeah, but no one looks at my page because I don't put anything
But it doesn't
on
matter
there.
because it still makes the original post look more interesting.
Right, okay, I'll just
It's
press
kind of helping
upload.
yourself to help yourself, Dave.
Right, okay.
Doesn't matter who sees it on that end because the simple action of doing it
What
makes
end?
it more interesting.
one.
It
That
increases the reach
What
of
end's
that
that?
post.
Right, okay. Alright then, I'll
So,
do
yeah,
some.
if people interact with our podcast, YouTube videos, Facebook posts, Instagram posts,
Please, because
we
you
will
can see
force
what
Dave
we're working with here.
to interact more.
If you could help us, because this is what we're working with.
For just one like, you can.
Well, yeah, alright then. I'm the youngest and I am.
I-
No, no,
I'm just.
you're letting the youth folk down, Dave.
I don't care. I don't care about any use. No.
Well, so,
That's what we all
had
say
a
when
good
we're
old chat
younger.
about social media.
Yeah.
We're now going to do other
anyone's got
creative
any,
aspects.
Key insights that could help us along, feel free to contribute.
Yeah,
because
what are your thoughts? Do you find, what
we're
do you
happy to
use?
learn.
Do you find Facebook's not as helpful anymore? Comment, like, subscribe, press the bell button,
Well,
and help us out, and
Yeah.
we'll help
we'll
you
help
out.
you out. Dave will do stuff.
Does anybody want to go back to good old-fashioned fly posting?
Exactly.
What, pigeons?
Yeah,
Plenty of
yeah. The very difficult to staple things to, though. But they're brilliant. Oh, that'd be ace.
That's a big go right now. I'm in
They fly
Manchester.
very
There's
quickly,
loads-
Poster
though,
on
Maggie.
each wing.
They fly
no pigeons.
really
There's
quickly.
loads of pigeons.
Oh
in
yeah, I was
Manchester.
going to say.
Quite hard to
pigeon
read.
central, isn't it?
Well, they are very hard to read.
Yeah, they're
They're
pretty quick
inscrutable.
flyers,
Yeah.
so they're quite hard to read.
You couldn't inscrute one if you tried.
Alright then.
Not something I've ever practiced.
Oh, well, you need practice.
Or we could do like a pen pal thing, you know, like you did at school. Where you, well, you.
If you'd
probably
like to be
wrote
Dave's
Yeah, well,
pen
that's
pal,
it,
you
yeah.
just write him
or
in.
I
Yeah.
wrote on paper.
Yeah.
And you send
Yeah,
it over.
I've got
No
to
point being your
apologise
pal,
to
you won't
Michael
reply to anyone
Kramer
that
in
messages you.
Dusseldorf, who I never got back to.
Can you imagine? Somebody sent him a message. Dave, I'd like to be your pen pal. He'd be like, fuck off, I'm not even replying.
No, I remember. Yeah, I didn't really do. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was some French person.
Even
No,
in
the
this
pen pal
day
in
and age,
America
if it went
won't.
on your phone, you still wouldn't reply.
No.
No?
No, I get people on Instagram saying, "Hey," and I'm like, "Who are you?" And I bet they're after something.
Friendship.
Companionship.
No,
The end
It'll
to
be-
the crippling loneliness, Dave.
it's not crippling. It's the best thing ever, isn't it?
And on that cheery note, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Oh yeah, 4K is it?
Sorry about that.
I don't know.
8K.
I'm not
Anyway, thanks for watching
Yeah.
in whatever K, and have a good life.
Yeah, we'll see you all next time.
See you next time.
Don't die.